Hello again everyone, it's Dave, M0OGY, bringing you the fourth and final part of the new Vortex Antenna Systems Quasar 6.4. It's around a month ago since I filmed the last 3 videos around this antenna, which unfortunately I only posted this last week. We've been given quite a severe weather warning for Monday coming. It's now Saturday the 26th of October. We've actually been given 80 to 90 mile an hour wind weather warning, so hopefully, I'm sure it'll stand up to that. But since posting the last videos, I'm sure you can see that I've took the Vortex RF choke, sometimes wrongly known, I'm afraid, as an ugly balun, off. It was causing issues with the VSWR after I'd got it installed, so it's been removed now. So, to the nitty gritty. How does it perform? Well, we'll go and have a look in the shack and see what's happening. Right, just showing you the handbook that comes with the Quasar 6.4. It's a very comprehensive and well written handbook in a file about the antenna, the sizes, all about building it. You know, it's all there. It's all there. It's quite comprehensive. And its contents. It's showing you the Q section. Basically, you know, dead easy to follow, which is a big thumbs up, as some of the antennas don't come with such good thorough instructions. So I'll be back in a moment and let you just know how well the antenna's been working. Right, so how's the antenna been performing? Many people have asked on the videos, which, you know, it's one of the main criteria, other than the build quality, which this has got to be I would say the best built antenna currently available from the UK, without paying big stupid money for import duties from America for antennas such as the Mr. Coily and the A1 antenna, which I think it's still available. They may stop making it, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're just listening a little bit of stateside skit propagation that's been going on for the last 2 or 3 weeks pretty constantly. But I've been doing the tests on the Uniden 300 UK FM base station, and yeah, it's performing really well. I've tried most antennas over the last 20-30 years here, from the Communal Garden well-known Antron 99, IMAX 2K, which unfortunately about 10-15 years ago snapped through the winds around here, Shakespeare ABX 1600 Army Big Stick, which was my all-time favourite, and various Stereo antennas. Well, a lot of time for Stereo. I like reviewing their products. They certainly make some good antennas for base and mobile use. So one of the ones that's favoured by me has always been the Stereo Gainmaster. As I got one of the early review videos of that product on YouTube 3 years ago as now. How time flies. Well, I've put the Vortex up at around the same height as most of the other antennas was, on the same pole, and it's been performing flawlessly. It's very difficult to compare antennas, I find, on propagated signals, or skip as it's more commonly known on the CB bands. It's very difficult to compare things, as you know, obviously the signal's bouncing off the ionosphere. But ground wave, or sky wave as some call it, it's fairly good. It's certainly up with all the high-end antennas. In fact, I'm confident it's slightly stronger than any. There's a good friend of mine who lives over towards Lincoln, halfway between here and Lincoln, and for most antennas I've been running over the last few years, I constantly speak to him, and he gives me a signal report of 7 to 8, S7 to 8. The other night, a few weeks ago, and since it's not a one-off, he's given me a signal 8 to 9 on this Quasar. So I feel that it is performing better, not by a long chalk. I won't say massively better, but it certainly is putting a good signal out, stronger than most other antennas, any other antennas I've actually tried. So performance wise, it's up there with the best without a shadow of a doubt. Another good point of the antenna, it's got the Q matching stub. You know, some people might think a cap instead of that's a better way. There'll always be people who's got different ideas of matching devices, you know, hairpin matches, gamma matches and what have you. I feel it's a good system, what Steve's used on this new antenna, solely because it's you can run the antenna if you so wished QRO with no issues. It's always nice to know that it's capable of that, even if you never ever use anything like the power these things can take. It's rated at 5 kilowatts. I don't know anyone, certainly around this area, who runs a tenth of that, let alone that sort of power, but it's there, which is a good point in my eyes. Pros and cons of everything. It's a cracking antenna, it's well made. It's got 4 9-foot radials, which I don't mind. I'm sure my neighbours don't mind, but some neighbours wouldn't like it, so it is quite in your face up in the sky. That's one thing you've got to consider, but it's a small price to pay. Price wise, between £199 and £220. Certainly not a lot of money in my eyes for what you're getting. So there's a conclusion. It's working well. The signal's up there with the best, certainly better in some instances. So we'll just have a listen on what's the RX on my old President Adams from 1978. Certainly looks to be some big signals on channel 6. This is sideband now on the high band.
I just wanted to jump in there and wave a quick hello. 101, take it easy, take care, enjoy your weekend. 5 a.m. Stay Roger, roger there, Silver Eagle. I can see you get out of there. Take it easy, take care. 5 a.m. Stay cured. Welcome to the weekend.
New York, so lower sideband on the mid-band. It's the SWR on this band spawn as well. Right, just showing you the UK FM on the Uniden 300 now. It's full of Europeans, unfortunately, no one local I don't think of.
Hold off, boy, it's looking flat.
I really think I should catch you down now. We always climb under the ground.
Right, so we'll just check the VSWR on channel 1 UK FM. We're set on the low scale, 4 watts, well it should be 4 watts or thereabouts. Yeah, about 1.2 to 1, the Daiwa meter. Yeah, that's 4 watts as you can see on the power meter. Actually 3, yeah, 3.5. It the antenna I've actually got set better. It's set at 1 to 1 to 1 down on the sept mid-band, so it's a little bit high. 1.2 to 1's nothing. We'll go to channel 40, just show you that. Now we've just gone from there we are, 40. It's a slight bit higher on there, 1.4 to 1. Just remember, like I say, the antenna is really resonant on the mid band. It's got around about, that's the other thing, it's got about 1.3 megahertz of bandwidth. It quite comfortably covers, you know, 120 channels quite easily on bandwidth, whereas the Gain Master, it's got 2.5 megs of bandwidth. This is about 1.3 to about 1.5 mega bandwidth, which is plenty good enough really, but you obviously got to realise that as well. So I'll do a few more tests. I'll plug the analyzer in now. Right, we've just got it plugged in, the old MFJ analyzer, the MFJ 259. In fact, I ought to get the new one out. I've just bought the latest MFJ all digital analyzer literally a couple of weeks ago, so I ought to go and get that out of the house at some point. But anyway, we'll show you. I've got it set, it's resonant at about 27 megs now. It could do to be, you know, between 27, 28, 20. It really wants to be about 27.500. It just means adjusting the top section of the antenna, but it's more ideally set at the moment towards the you know, the SEPT frequencies or the American mid-band frequencies. Just see how it goes up. Yeah, it's pretty much saying what my meter says, to be fair. See, it's a bit high at that, at 27,500 thereabouts. What are we on? Yeah, 1.6 to 1. It's a little high really where it wants to be, but it means bringing the element down a bit and actually taking the aerial down, so I ain't bothered. It's raising up. It's going right up once you get to up there, you can see. Yeah. Not that you'd want it resonant at 35 megs for out, but so there you go. Like I say, it wants some fine tuning ideally to get it halfway up where it wants to be there. It wants just the section bringing down maybe an inch or two, but certainly blowing smoke for me set where it is. There's no big shake being there. So that's 27,500 as it's set, so it's 500 down really. So that's it with the analyzer plugged in the back. Yeah. So we'll take some more, just have another brief overview in a moment.
Mountain, New York, air traffic controller listening.
Hello, Quasar. Radio, what's up?
That's not enough, apparently. This old hammer won't give up. 40 over in merry old England. I've got to be at least 60. I'm going to have to turn this thing up. Give me about a quarter of a minute, 15 seconds to turn it up, and let's see if we can blast that FM right clean out of the country that he's in. I know the country that he's in, and he's in there all the time. Anyway, about 15 seconds, I'll be back in there, and we'll see what we can do.
But I can do tack now.
God, what's he running? A television transmitter, huh?
How about it, 306? This is 306. Northeast England, UK. Giving away.
Well, it all depends on the propagation now. I'm either going to do 40, 50, or 60 in your receive, depending on the propagation. And I just put on the snowplow so that when I take a pause in between words, that nobody's going to sneak in there in the side. But that's the way it is sometimes. You have to do this every now and again. It's sort of like scrubbing something that needs really, really good cleaning. The frequency with that FMer in there.
Right, so there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed the Quasar 64 review. I hope that's answered a few more questions for the viewers and a few of the guys on the forums. I do know there's 2 or 3 people just recently bought the antennas, so I hope they think they've made a wise investment. I certainly think you have, with the, you know, the tests and experience now I've got with a new antenna. So on that note, we'll catch you on the next review. Keep an eye on my YouTube channel for anything else. And best 7.3 from Dave M0OGY in North Lincolnshire. Bye bye.